Hey guys, this is Cindy, and I just wanted to show you this little idea I had. I mean, I'm not saying it's original, I'm just saying it's something I do. I started doing it several months ago, and I think I saw somebody do something on a video, you know, that triggered something, that sort of thing. So anyway, it's just a way I use up a bunch of book pages very quickly to get rid of them, and it makes tags at the same time, journaling cards as well. So what I do is I take a book, like Reader's Digest is a good size to work with, and of course have plenty of those, but it's not the only type of book I use. But just take one of those, and I count about 4 pages. It could be 3, it could be 5. It just depends on what kind of thickness you want. 4 is pretty good. Like this is pretty good. And of course you can't see the thickness, but right here in the center is where the glue is at, and it's definitely thicker than at the edges where there's no glue. So that's just something to consider. But what I do is I take about 3 or 4 pages, fold them that way, and then I take either a blank sheet of paper that I've gotten somewhere and ripped out of a book. It could be white copy paper, it could be whatever. And in this case, I just happen to have these pages I ripped out of this Goff journal notebook, except that's not it. That's pages I've already done. It's right here. Here's the Goff journal, and I just take a page out of here, and I like it because it's got these lines on it, and I put it here behind the 4 pages, and then I just take a glue stick and I just glue it enough to kind of hold it, and my glue stick always wants to fly away. And then I fold the page back, kind of smooth it down a little bit, and do the same thing. Glue that down. So I just do this so I've got all the pages glued together. And I'm going to, it looks like I had 5 pages instead of 4. I'm going to sew around these tags, so I'm not worrying about every little stitch being glued down. But it does make it thicker if there's glue. So, like I said, just something to consider. And there we go. There's my pages stuck together, and then I just rip it off. If you keep it in the book, it keeps them lined up, so you don't have pages going every which way. So that keeps it lined up. Now, what I'll do is take a template, and usually I'll wait till that dries. I'll take a template, and let me just grab one that's dry. Here it is, and this is actually going to be the back of the tag. So depending on what you want on your tag, and like I said, I have different templates. Here's a circle I could use. I'm going to trace around these templates. There's a regular tag shape. I have a oval shaped one. Yeah, it's oval. I have a tall oval one that actually came in a Graphic 45 paper pad. Here's a small oval one. Just whatever you need. And if you don't know what you need, of course, you can just keep these handy until you are ready to cut some out. But I just like to cut them out and have them in my stash. I can grab a tag shape and decorate it however I need. So I would just take my template and a pencil, which I can't find right now, so we'll just use this marker. Trace around it. And then I would cut that out, and I'd have a tag ready to go with blank lines on the back. And of course, I could put, if I did smaller ones, I could get more than one on my page, that sort of thing. But I'm just doing this large one for now. I had a book, and I still have quite a bit of pages left over from it. It's a French cookbook, and it's written in French. I did this with it until I realized, oh, no, wait. Why am I putting all those French pages in the middle, you know? Just put one page on the top. So that gave me the idea of, just like, you know, this is my base, and there's my lines on the back. If I want that French page on the front, all I have to do is take the one sheet and just glue it on there. Now, this isn't the French paper, but it is some old vintage paper that Robin sent me. And I don't want to take the whole stack she sent me and make one big giant tag out of it. I want to use each one of these on a tag or something. So I'm just going to make my filler pages. I already had the lid off. And then glue this down. And I will take more care probably on gluing this down and kind of getting it how I want. So anyway, that gives me a tag with vintage paper that I didn't waste a lot of vintage paper in the middle, and this is going to be ready to go. Now You don't have to put vintage paper on the front. It's like I said, you can just have that base ready for a digital image you want to put on there. You might want to put collage work on there, or you might not want to put anything on there. You just might want the book pages. So I just call them bases. It's a base of one. I can just work from it. And even this one, you know, I would add more to it. So, and I would stitch around it as well. So anyway, I just want to show you that was my quick way of making tags and using up book pages at the same time. You know, just take 3 or 4 pages, sandwich one of these lined pages or blank paper or copy dyed paper or whatever you want on the back, and then just glue them together quickly. And then you don't have to cut out the shapes till later. You can make journaling cards out of them instead. You can punch out, I don't know if your punches would work though, it'd be probably too thick, but you know, you can just use it for whatever. It's a jumping spot for you to just let your creativity take over. So anyway, that quick, I've got another one ready to go, so I'm going to keep working, and I'll have this book used up fairly quickly. So anyway, thanks for watching. Talk to y'all later. Bye.